developed these techniques over the years to maintain the consistency of each drum and maintain consistency from drum to drum, as well as from build to build. They're all the same. And then more than that, it's for accuracy. These have to be straight, they have to be parallel, they have to be strong, and in doing so, you get a product that's consistent that will last you forever. Not only will they be easy to tune, they will sound the best that we can possibly make them sound, and they will last forever. You'll be very happy with this instrument. So the next step, we're going to be going to the lumberyard tomorrow. We're going to source our yellow heart. You're going to see a really cool place, maybe meet some cool people. If not, you're going to get to see mounds and mounds of really cool lumber. And we'll source our yellow heart, we'll bring it back here, we'll mill it to the tolerances we need to create our inner shell that will be fused to this maple exterior shell. So for now, that's the next step. Okay, we're back in the lumberyard and we've got our yellow heart here, and you can see on the workbench here we got this nice big pile of 6/4 and 8/4 yellow heart. I've taken the time to mill some of it and set the saw up and get started. The next step is to slice these pieces into just under 1/4 of an inch thick, and I'm going to show you how I do that just right now. This is a dangerous operation, but I know this saw and I've been doing this a long time. Hopefully we won't have any mishaps. This is a two-step thing. I'm going to raise the blade so that it's just about halfway. And cut through halfway on this piece of yellow heart in the first pass. Let's turn the dust collector on. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it through once, flip it over, run it through again, and get our section. What we're doing here is we're going up some panels. These panels will become the interior shell, the interior stab shell that will be fused to the maple shells. These will be done so in a partial pattern. In other words, you'll have anywhere from 3 to 7 sections that will go into each maple shell, and we do this because we steam each section and we can adequately and accurately steam the smaller sections one at a time. And what I'm doing now is I'm just putting down some wax paper and gluing these smaller sections together to make the larger panels that would be glued in. We do that like so. And there you have it. And as you can see by this pile over here, if you'll scan it, I got several panels to do. We're going to make up about 30 panels for this kit. And then they'll all get sized accordingly to each drum. And that'll be determined by width. The diameter of the drum will determine the width, and then the height, of course. And when we put these in, we want them to go in evenly. So this is a really good start. I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes or so gluing these up, and tomorrow we'll have some panels to sand. It'll be good stuff. Okay, the next step is to take these panels that we glued up yesterday and to sand them to thickness. We're going to sand them roughly 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe a little under for some of the smaller drums. Now, this requires several turns and several steps. It's going to take several hours. We have about 40 panels to sand, and this yellow heart is very hard, so we have to make incremental steps. And we work our way from one end of the sander to the other. You're going to see that right now to get one side, and my goal here is to get one side smooth. Once we get one side smooth, which will take 2 adjustments, then we'll flip these over, make another adjustment, and start on the other side. And the end result will be a nice smooth panel. Here we go. Okay, yesterday before we left, we got all these panels sanded up nice and smooth on one side, as you can see. And there's quite a lot of them. And the rest of my morning here I'm going to spend sanding the other side even and getting them to thickness, to final thickness, ready for sizing and gluing into the maple shell. So let's get started with that.